Welcome, sports bettors, to Bet Republic's Daily Line. I'm your host, Sonny Palermo. Last time in, got a split. We cleaned up with the Oregon State team, but we missed with Florida. Totally outplayed by Bama on both sides of the ball. Last time in the NFL, though, for last Monday night's game, we banged the winner with New Orleans. You got to beat that champ. You got to knock out that undefeated team before I'm going to start playing against them, especially if I'm only laying 2 or 3 points like we got with last week's game. But the question is, who's going to be in tonight's game? We got the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Green Bay Packers. Both of them fighting for wild card spots. Green Bay a little better situation, but Baltimore needs the game a little bit more, but Green Bay doesn't have a lock on one of the wild cards by any means at all. And there's no way they'll catch up with Minnesota, who's got the tiebreaker, a 2-0 head-to-head against them, even if they did manage to get up to a tie. So who's going to be tonight? Well, maybe to answer that, we got to figure out who's the better defense. Who's the number one defense, total overall yardage in the NFL? If I told you it was one of those two teams playing tonight, most people would automatically think Baltimore, but you'd be wrong. Green Bay Packers, with Dom Capers' newly installed 3-4 defense, starting to pay some dividends. They are number one in total defense, and they're number 2 in yards per game, only giving up 281. This is a team that's improved each week on defense and also in the key area that was killing them on offense, sacks. Green Bay has been giving up way too many sacks. Rodgers has been getting killed, but over the last 3 weeks, we've seen that number drop. 2 reasons why. They're making changes on the line, and they're also making changes in the play calling. And plus, Rodgers has been getting creamed, so he's been getting rid of the ball a little bit quicker. As for Baltimore, number 4 at points per game at 17. It's the only category they've got a real edge over Green Bay, who's right behind them at 19 points per game to Baltimore's 17 at number 4. Passing yards, Green Bay 192. Baltimore's given up 211. We've seen some aerial attacks do pretty well against Baltimore. On the offensive side, everyone knows the Packers have been scoring, and Flacco's really picked up where he left off last year, and in fact improved on it and scoring even more. But Green Bay still, overall offense, total yardage, number 14. Baltimore's number 20. Points per game, Green Bay at 27, and Baltimore's number 10 at 23. Where you see the real differential, though, is the home away. Green Bay at home scores 24 and gives up 19. On the road, they score 26, give up 19. It helps when you get to go into Detroit and play that team. But Baltimore on the road, not scoring as many points, only 21 points per game, and giving up a little bit more than they do at home, giving up 20 per game. Better point differential at home versus road stats for Green Bay. Only one of Green Bay's last 9 opponents has rushed for more than 100 yards. So the question is going to be, can Ray Rice break 100 yards tonight in a game that a lot of the expert analysis guys say is going to be a run game? They're talking there might be some weather, a little bit. It's going to be cold, obviously, but might be a little bit of moisture coming out of the sky. So most of the analysis says this game's leaning towards a running game, better rush defense on the Green Bay side, but a better runner on the Baltimore side. Ray Rice, since week 4, second only in the league, second only to the Titans running back for total yardage. Ray Rice, great little guy out of Rutgers, really doing well, but he's up against a tough defense tonight. My numbers show Green Bay winning this game by 4 points. The line right now is 3.5. You can buy that hook off it. Never get beat by the hook. Take that hook off it. I like Green Bay. I'm leaning Green Bay. And I also have a system that says take Green Bay's team total over. I'm waiting for one more sports book to put up their team total. I see 2 of them right now that I have action and can get action into at 23.5. This is the same system if you're with me at betrepublic.com. Yesterday, gave an ad on the Indianapolis Colts to go over their team total number. Hit that one easily. Same exact system tonight fits Green Bay. I'm not buying the inclement weather is going to lead to low-scoring game. As I said, we've seen this Baltimore defense really give it up in a few of the games earlier this year, and I think we're going to see that again. Green Bay showing improvement each week. I like that 23.5. I'm going to wait to see 23. Also, if you're looking for a little prop action, the prop number for the sacks in this game, total sacks by both teams, 5. As I said, Green Bay's been improving on sacks, and since Baltimore lost Terrell Suggs 3 games ago, No sacks in the last 2 games, and Suggs is out again tonight. So under 5 sacks, you only have to lay 105 to win 100. Over, you got to lay $1.25. Takes 6 sacks to beat me. In a game I think may, as many people think, may see a little bit more running ratio to pass than normal. Under 5, maybe a decent prop for you to play. For my final picks, check it out at betrepublic.com. All the information right there for you. A lot of good information being shared, all free. betrepublic.com. I'll have at least one play in Monday Night Football up in a little while, and I'll also have at least one basketball, and I've been kicking butt with basketball out of the gate. So I'll see you over there at betrepublic.com. Thanks for tuning in.